simple questions and I'm just searching for some answers. Like, what are we doing here and what is our purpose? How did we get here and who made us so perfect? And what happens once we go, or is this world all really worth it? Questions we don't answer because apparently we don't really have to. There's no purpose to this life and our existence is merely natural. Then in that case, please let me ask you, did you create yourself or was it somebody else who had fashioned you? Because you're a product of supreme intelligence and I'm merely being rational. There isn't a camera on this earth that can come close to the human eye, nor a computer that can compete alongside the human mind. And if the whole world was to come together, we wouldn't be able to create a single fly. So many signs, yet we still deny. As science tries to justify that all this could come from none, when it's a simple sum. 0 plus 0 plus 0 cannot possibly ever give you 1. So from where did all this order come? For everything has its origins, a maker, a creator of its own. I mean, the only reason you're watching this video is because somebody had to press upload. So we can believe in the Big Bang, but I'd rather believe in He who caused it to explode. Allah, the creator of everything along with every single soul. The ever-living, the master, the only one who is in control. Unlike His creation, beyond our imagination. And no, He's not a man, nor does He have any partners in association. He's on His own. And no, He did not ever leave us alone. Just like every manufacturer, He left us with an instruction manual. The Quran in Islam, and I'm sorry to jump to conclusions, but it's the only one possible. The only definition of God is the one and only supreme being. It's logical. And a book with 0 contradictions and miracles that are both scientific and historical. Like the detailed description of the human embryo. To the mountains as pegs holding firm the earth below, and the 2 seas that don't mix in a complete separate float. To the planets in orbit, alternating night and day as they stay in float. To the expansion of the universe and the creation of everything from H2O. And the stories of the past to the preservation of Pharaoh. And the lowest point in the land where Persia defeated Rome, and the gushing fluid that created man, and the glands between the ribs and the backbone. And not a word has changed, it's still the same. So please explain how all this was known over 1400 years ago. To a man who couldn't read nor write, as he would simply recite whatever the angel spoke. And if you still don't believe, please try to come up with something that's even close. But you can't. So we took God as a mockery and His messengers as a joke. Dismissed His scriptures as tales and legends of the ancient folk, saying this resurrection thing is a hoax. This life is the only home we will ever know. We will live and die, then simply turn to bones. YOLO. Correction. After the grass dies, the rain arrives and it regrows. And Allah promises to do the same thing to your very soul and bring you back from your very fingertips to your toes. As the all-seeing supreme being watches us so close, and we are surely being tested in our wealth, our health, our self, and everything that we've been blessed with. So believe, for we will surely be resurrected and be brought back to our Lord and account for every single deed, as He hands us our books and orders us to read, from the bad to the good and everything in between. You yourself are sufficient for your own accountability, so don't be mad at me. Your Lord says, you were the one who thought He wouldn't come back to me. I gave you a whole life long to search after me, but you were busy chasing after that which was temporary. So read. And glad tidings to all those who believe. But if you disbelieve, read. And don't let that day be the first day you find out what your life really means. Read.